Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Samaritan Paradox. So we went through the intro last time and we finally found the game that I got for free that I actually want to play right now, right here. So I'm going to play it all the way through. And what I think I need to do is use this record, LP, long play record, on the record player with military signals and see if this helps Sinye with her Alzheimer's. And then hand crank. The first track is Revival. Wakey wakey, Sinye. And so now she's awake. Maybe I can talk to her.
Hello there, Signy.
Who are you?
I'm Ord. I'm a friend of Sara's.
Have you seen my husband?
I'm afraid I haven't.
He should be around to see me off. I'll soon be off to Fardo, I mean.
You're going to the islands? To the cabin?
What cabin? I'm going to the base to work.
I understand.
The war may be over, but we can never trust the Russians.
Maybe she's still stuck in the 40s.
Of course.
Of course what?
The Russians, they...
Who are you? Where is Jonatan?
Sorry, Signy, I have to go now.
Well, that didn't really do anything. I guess we can talk to Veronica some more.
Hello there.
Hi!
And then I think we need to ask her for money. Ask her about the PhD thesis. I guess we could ask. Nope, didn't work. And see, I don't think we can ask
Sara's
this
mother
again.
was diagnosed with Alzheimer's a couple years ago. It's sad.
What did she do before she got ill?
When she was really young, she worked in the military. She was based on Fardo, before they shut down all the military facilities there. Exactly what she did, I'm not sure of. See you soon, Ord.
And so maybe I can figure out what she
Hello
used to
there,
do.
Signy.
Who are you?
I'm Ord. I'm a friend of Sara's.
Have you seen my husband?
Is this
I'm
the
afraid I
same
haven't.
conversation
He
again?
should be around to see me off. I'll soon be off to Fardo, I mean.
You're going to the islands?
What cabin?
I...
The war.
Let's go ahead and skip these.
Of course.
Of course.
The...
Who?
Sorry, Signy.
So you can't have a real conversation with her. The horse is on the pedestal. I can turn the horse clockwise, counterclockwise, or take the horse with me. Let's go clockwise. Or counterclockwise. Take the horse with me until I have a specific idea what it's for. And the clockwork was reset. So there's some kind of actual combination that's working with that. And clearly this goddess figurine has something to do with something. We have the mini fan, the paper knife. Let's look at the compass. The compass looks functional. We have the cabin key. If we could use the paper knife on the horse figurine. Nope, nothing there. So I think it is appropriate to leave. We don't need to really go back to our house. We need to go to the... I should follow up the leads before I explore other locations, it says. Maybe I was supposed to call somebody. I guess that would make sense. And so let's use the telephone and see who we're gonna call. Call Sarah, call Magnus. I think we were supposed to call Magnus. Probably didn't even need to come to this area to call him.
Magnus here.
Hey, it's me.
Ord, my friend.
What's happening? I've got drawn into a real adventure.
I've got drawn into a real adventure.
Really? See, I told you. Tell me what's going on.
It's a long story, really. But I'm helping Jonatan Bergwall's daughter find his secret novel. She really trusts me. I can move around the Bergwall mansion freely.
Well, you do have a trustworthy air about you. A bit of a pushover air about you, really.
Oh, look who's talking, Mr. Babyface.
You look so harmless. The police use pictures of you to calm down rioters.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta get back to the case. Say hello to Anika for me.
Oh well. And, lunch on Friday?
Sure, Magnus.
He's always making sure there's a lunch set up. Thesis. Codes in fiction. It's called Sarah.
Hello?
Hey, this is Ord.
Oh, hi, Ord.
I need to ask her about things. So, ask about Veronica.
Veronica has been great. She's not just a nurse, she's a family member. I know she had a tough time with Father's eccentricity, but she's handled it well. Since I moved to Stockholm, she's my eyes and ears here, and she's been a great listener.
Ask about her mother.
My mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's at the early age of 60. It's very sad. She barely recognizes me anymore. I can't be with her as much since I have a demanding job in Stockholm. It's worked out keeping her at home, thanks to Veronica, our in-home nurse.
Ask about herself.
I moved away from here as soon as I could. Started a new life in Stockholm. Father never approved fully of the route I chose. He'd have preferred if I was more into the humanities.
Well, wanting something too much can make it slip away even worse.
Ask about the father.
My father committed suicide 3 months ago. Before that, he was growing increasingly introverted and almost obsessed with justice issues. He'd always been a moral crusader, but it's like the injustices of the world got to him eventually. In the meantime, he still made a lot of money on his detective stories. He produced a lot of rather cheap literature just to pay the bills. It's funny how he despised poor literature, but never thought twice about writing it himself.
Ask about the horse.
Well, the horse has always been around, standing on that pedestal. But I don't really know what to make of it now.
It wasn't on the pedestal.
It wasn't? Funny, I didn't notice.
I could ask her for rent money or the PhD thesis.
I try my best to help.
So we pick up the pint glass again, which is funny because we had it and then we lost it. That seems a little odd. Herbert. So if we come down to the pint glass and use this on the kitchen sink, we now have water. Pint of water on Herbert. We can now water the plant. And then we'll just use this on the kitchen sink again. Last game I played where Well, that time he did something completely different. Last game I played where you watered a plant, I managed to overwater it and kill it, which was not great. I really didn't expect that to happen. He had a picture and he tore it down violently, so that tells me that he probably had like a girlfriend or something. It's a picture up there, but that doesn't fully make sense either. And we can't go anywhere else, so it is in the Bergwall state. I am just a little confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Like, there's a cassette player and no cassette. There's a letter and there's a paper knife and a mini fan. Let's look at this magazine again to see if maybe there's a hint here. Anna, Analysis of the Dwarf, Part 1, Portrait of a Poet, Frankenstein, Part 11. Book about chess. Can you place 8 queens on the chessboard so that no queen threatens another? Interesting thought. I'd imagine maybe. Seems like it's something you might be able to pull off. Paper knife on the globe. There's no cassette tape in it. Let's see if we can use the compass on the goddess figure as if that was potentially an item. Maybe we need to use the letter in the fire. Or the letter in the fish tank, even. So, letter in fish tank. The desk has 1 book in it, they say. Oh, here's the book. A little bit of a pixel hunt there. So let's look at this book. It's a boring book. Apparently people find this a very boring book. It's a boring book on boring things. And so unless I was supposed to cut this painting, try the letter on the fire. Let's try the compass on the pedestal. That seems like that might work. There's no need to put that on the pedestal, it says. Horse. Horse on pedestal. And then compass on pedestal. Boring book on pedestal. And there's nothing more to the right. I could use a hint right about now. Honestly, it's unless the boring book is just supposed to be put in the library. I'm slowly exhausting everything. Give boring book to Signe. I want to wake her up, not do the opposite. Give compass. How about we use the compass and give it to Signe? A mini cooler. Letter. Now's not the time to play the piano. We're trying everything we can possibly try. We've avoided asking about the book. Let's go ahead and try everything. Ask about rent money. Ask about the PhD thesis. We already asked her about herself. It didn't get anything there. Already asked about Signe. So, ask about the secret book.
So, did Jonatan have any writing projects going on by the time he passed away?
Well, he had officially retired. But I think he was still writing stuff. Maybe his memoir or something. I wasn't particularly involved in all that. He kept returning to his cabin to write, but he never mentioned what it was. You seem very interested. Are you a writer too? Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, actually I do write occasionally. Never mind, I was just curious. Jonatan Bergwall is a big name after all.
I knew you were a writer. You talk like one, just like Jonatan.
So, we did get some information out of that.
I don't know anything special about it. I do recognize it, but I've never thought about it.
It's slightly problematic that the game specifically told me not to ask people about the book, and yet it's asking me I needed to ask people about the book. Let's see, let's try to use this telephone and call Sara.
Hello?
Hey, this is Ord.
Oh, hi, Ord.
So, how are things?
All right, I guess, under the circumstances. I'm working to find a better place for Signe. Now that Jonatan's gone, there's no point in keeping this place.
I understand.
So, ask about the secret book?
It's a test. I'll only find the book if I'm worthy. Only by walking in his footsteps and playing his games can I get access to my inheritance. You're the component he didn't account for.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Rent money. PhD thesis.
I try my best to help.
And it strikes me that there's got to be something in here. And we can't go down to the cellar. We can't go in the closet. And I'm just looking to see if maybe there's somewhere else to go. What am I missing? Hey, it's gonna kind of suck if this ends up one of those games. Ooh, a reading chair. Let's use the knife on the reading chair because why not? Yeah, it's rather gonna suck if I end up having to look up a walkthrough at this point, but it also kind of seems like this is exactly what's gonna happen. Boring book, apparently. Letter. I guess maybe I need to just give items to people. I haven't really done that. So let's give the letter to Sinye. Let's give the knife to Sinye. And the game. Alt tabbed out because I clicked too close to the edge of the window. I do have to play this game in the windowed mode. Come on, mouse, where are you? Compass. Compass, Vasinye. Boring book. On Veronica. Compass on Veronica. Paper knife on Veronica. Winds up the crank on the mechanical. So if I put the mini fan on the hand crank, like, but what does that really solve? So unless we're supposed to use the paper knife on the wedding photo. Is this perhaps all I'm supposed to do is just turn this one way and then there's 4 locations and it seems like it resets each time. Small wooden horse on the pedestal. Turn it clockwise. And then walk this way. Maybe I haven't had the horse, so I couldn't use it.
Don't you like this horse, Signy?
Oh, I do. It's lovely. I bought it in Copenhagen. It reminds me of a poem Jonatan wrote. Ride south, my love, and long for me. Ride east, but not too far. Ride west, my dear, until you see the lonely northern star. Beautiful, isn't it?
Very.
He thinks so, but he says it's very... So, we now know the combination. I've been dropping the ball. Unfortunately, they should just give me the options. So, he's facing... Let's see. Let's use the compass with this. It appears to be pointing south, so we're gonna have to rotate it. So south tells me we need to do counterclockwise, and then clockwise, and then clockwise, and then north. Then take the horse. And I blew that somehow. Let's try that again and let's reverse things. So this time we'll go clockwise, and then counterclockwise, counterclockwise, and then counterclockwise. And then take the horse. Did I do something wrong? Come on. Use this on the horse. I was pointing west right now, so that makes it easier. This way is north, this way is west, this way is east. So, taking that information, we need to go counterclockwise, so it's facing south, and then counterclockwise again, and then clockwise, and then clockwise, and then clockwise. This one's not working quite the way it should. Alright, so start by, we know south is the right way. So we'll double check by using this on the horse. South. Start at south, go west, then go east, and then go north. Start at south, go east, then go west, then go north. If this is a combination lock, let's switch around and go in the different directions this time. So use this. Start at south, then rotate all the way to east. And then rotate all the way to west. And I think we did it. Because something lit up. Let's see. area is now lit by spotlight. There's a nail here, and the wallpaper seems warm and worn and miscolored. There was been a painting hanging here, obviously. New note added. So it's best to call Sara and ask about a painting. Now. Just
Hello?
skip
Hey,
through this conversation.
this is Ord.
Oh, hi, Ord.
Ask about the missing painting.
The missing painting.
Yeah, the one they used to hang above the pedestal in the dining room.
Oh, that one. We had to sell some stuff after Father passed away to afford keeping the house. Mother's private nurse alone costs a fortune.
So you have sold it.
Yes, we had an art dealer over a few days ago. He left with just that painting. He paid rather well.
Can you describe the painting?
It was called Polaris, I believe. Quite abstract, quite...
So the Northern Star is Polaris. Got it.
egregious. Why are you wondering about it?
Could the painting give some sort of clue, or perhaps contain anything? Did it have a paper backing?
Oh, not sure really. Now that you mention it, it was kind of thick and might have had a paper backing. It's not impossible that it contained something. I'll check the address. Hold on. The address to the gallery is Linnaeus Street 31.
Thanks. Please try not to sell more things before we're done finding the book.
Sorry, I won't.
So
I try my best to help.
there we go. While not a lot has been done in this time, we can at least get out of this house and work on finding that painting. Slightly complicated puzzle there. A little complicated as far as realizing that it was a combination lock and that you had to go in different directions every time. What I would have preferred if it just kind of worked no matter what, but then it probably would have been too easy. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.